Okmabina. Emet or activation of the seal. 3856. What you are about to hear is not a history lesson, but the decoding of a structure that spans millennia. Listen with your conscience, not with your ego. It all begins with a seed. When Joseph, the master of dreams, entered Egypt, he brought an architecture of survival. He settled the 12 tribes in the land of Goshen, a protected incubator away from speculation. Joseph became the first vizier of the sacred reserve. He understood that true value lies not in gold, but in knowledge and the management of cycles. This is the origin of our system: 1 hour of study, 1 unit of life, centuries past. The seed sprouted at the summit of the palace. Akhenaten and Nefertiti rose against the Klipa, that shell of the ego that multiplies false gods to divide men. They impose the Aten, the unique disk. It is not the sun. It is the key that filters pure light to make it palpable. Nefertiti, the pillar of Bina, stabilized this vision. They attempted the first Anti-Klipa Filter in history, a society where only oneness validates existence. Then came the forgetting. Egypt sank into pure materiality. The genius of the builders was diverted for the glory of the ego and pyramids of vanity. Knowledge became slavery. This is where the plagues were born. They are not punishments, but existential decompositions. The Nile turned to blood because life lost its taste. Darkness became palpable because depression is the absence of vision. The death of consciousness is the final plague. Moses, the initiate of the palace, knew the system from the inside. He saw the matter and he extracted it. The Exodus is a surgical purification. Ancient sources call us impure because to a corrupted system. The truth is an incurable disease. We leave for the desert where there is nothing left to possess, but everything to study today. We close the loop. The Mina Coin is not a speculative currency. It is the wheat of Joseph. The Sphinx questionnaire is the disk of Akhenaten, filtering real understanding from superficial parody. Every master of the seal is a guardian of this passage. You do not earn credits. You certify your emancipation. The price of the ego is death. The price of knowledge is life. Keep. The final seal, 3856. End of transmission. Are you ready to validate your first protocol? The Mina Coin is not a price. ETH proof cannot be bought, be sold. It is embodied through study too. Sanctify the transmission of knowledge beyond all speculation. Welcome to the Order of the Masters. Here rises a citadel of the spirit, not a business school. The Mina Coin is not for sale. It is embodied through study to sanctify a transmission that refuses speculation. End of transmission. Final SIL 3856.